starting the show. I never let you go. I never let you go. I never let you go. I never let you turn around your back on each other. That's a good idea. Break the promise to your mother. Turn around your back on each other. You said that I changed. Maybe I did. Even if I've changed, well, what's wrong with it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I never let you go. I never let you go. I never let you go. I never let you turn around your back on each other. That's a good idea. Break the promise to your mother. Turn around your back on each other. And all our friends are gone, are gone. All that time it moves on, on. And all I know is it's wrong, it's wrong. All I know is it's wrong, it's wrong. Yes, it's wrong, yes, it's wrong, yes, it's wrong. If there's a reason, it's lost on me. Maybe we'll be friends. Yeah, I guess we will see. Never let you go. I never let you go. I never let you go. I never let you turn around your back on each other. That's a good idea. Break a promise to your mother. Turn around, let's turn on each other. That's a good idea. Break a promise to your mother. I will turn around your back on each other. What a good idea. Break a promise to your mother. I'll turn around your back on each other. What a good idea. I remember the stupid thing, the mood ring, the stupid thing. I remember the stupid things, the mood ring, the bracelets and the beads and nickels and dimes and yours and mine. Did you cash in all your dreams? You don't dream for me, no. You don't dream for me, no. But I still be a pussy like soda from some days in the waves. And that girl is like a sunburn. I would like to say a girl is like a sunburn. I would like to say she's like a sunburn. Like a sunburn. She's like a sunburn.
Welcome back to Private Sessions. We're here with Stephen Jenkins and Brad Hargraves from Third Eye Blind, and that was their hit song, Never Let You Go. So you put out your third album, Out of the Vein.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like, well, I wanted to ask you, was there any turning point that the band experienced at that point? You had two really, big albums prior to that.
Yeah.
And I know that Out of the Vein was hugely raved by the critics as just being a fantastic album. But you didn't get a lot of support from the label,
We got our critical props there.
Yeah.
Like, and our record label imploded and went poof. And it was an album that was, I don't know, it was just a submarine ride, and what happened was it resurfaced from fans who found it long after the traditional album cycle ended.
So that's big time fans, because there was no video, there was no radio promo for that, and they sought you out.
Mm-hmm. It's a different time.
Yeah.
And what we got to straddle was the end of the major label predominant era, and then the beginning of this sort of weird Wild West period that we're in now, where individually owned, digital media is the thing that's sort of really running things. But we saw this sort of social network stuff and said, oh, let's make our own.
Yeah.
So we have our own social network that's called Assembly, and it's
that's great.
yeah, and Assembly is just people who it's a community of people who come together around music, come together around Third Eye Blind, and they find each other and they find things that make sense to them, whether that be about culture, politics, music, other kinds of music, but it comes from that basis. And and
really
we built our own
exciting.
radio station, all these other kinds of things, but we don't have some kind of playbook for that. And
No,
I
there's
really,
no
really
rules
dig
written
that.
yet. It's all kind of new, pioneering.
But
new
that's what's cool
territory.
about it, because it's an unfiltered view of
Yeah.
us. We're running it. We're putting our own videos on there. We're blogging on there. So, like, if you want to get on and find out what we're really about, you go there, and it's just, there it is. There's no prism to
Is there
spread
a
the
quick
colors.
website you can give out just for fans who are watching or anyone who doesn't know
We
that?
put a lot of thought into this. It's thirdeyeblind.com.
Did you pay someone to come up with that name?
And just the amount of research that went into
Oh
that.
my goodness.
The boardroom, the board meetings, there were graphs and charts.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, before we take a quick break on that note,
I'm keeping this mug too.
You-
And nobody even offered it to me, but I'm totally keeping this mug.
well, we'll just credit your account. We'll charge you. All right, we're going to take a sip, and when we come back, we're going to hear Third Eye Blind's latest single, Don't Believe a Word. You're not going to want to miss this.
I hate you and your cowboy